I'm doing pretty good. Just let me get the links and such out. I was kind of hoping that I'd have a new computer by now. Not because the one that I'm using is terrible, but because how I do things right now, it's a bit aggravating. In some circumstances, or more so just a big pain. Well, because it takes a lot and may seem simple, but there's just some annoyances about how I have to go about things and getting set up. So, my new computer is supposed to help with that, and that's a big reason why I'd be taking a break as soon as I get it. But here's today's question of the day. Best piece of advice. That's a bit of a hard one. Because, well, people have tried giving me advice on things at times. A lot of the times their advice isn't too good, whereas mine's said to be good a lot. And that could just be because I listen quite well. But that's all I have to say on that one. Just let me get things set up. Ah, darn it, no. Why is it unavailable? Okay, this is weird. Okay, let me go here, my channel. Okay, what is going? Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, it's been pinned. Copy. Alright. Got the link up now. So now it's just time to share it out. But yeah, expecting my computer to at least ship out this week. I don't know if I'll get it this week, so it's just a big toss-up, and might be a while before I stream again after today. But what I'm hoping for is that things would be a lot more simplified than they are. Like, a lot of people don't have to do what I do, and that's just fine. But a lot of what I do is just out of convenience and such, about what I've got and what I have to deal with. But it's just getting a bit frustrating. Like, one of the things I have to deal with is getting my computer hooked up, because what I'm running now, the computers of those types allow for a sort of clamshell method, but I usually have it up so that I can check out chat and that. And getting it hooked up in that capacity can be a bit rough on me, because the cable, main one involved in getting it completely set up, just doesn't stick right with what I've got. And so I have to get it so that it just hooks or stays to something, and then I can bring it up and hook it up to my computer so I don't have to worry about the charge. And that just gets annoying on me. And it has been for a while, so I thought I'd just get a computer to help out with that, and family also kind of gets confused about me having a computer or somewhere that isn't. It's more so that they think that there's a computer there and it's not. It's more like just a streaming box and such. So the moment that those come up, then that point can also be resolved quite easily. But I've been learning quite a bit about it lately, just from my time playing around with it, to get used to it, because it's gonna be a Linux box, not a Windows one. And as I've expressed before, I'm just not that keen on running Windows ever again. Just a whole lot of problems that I shouldn't have to deal with. And yet, I do have to deal with them. Like, for example, back when I was running Windows 10 on bare metal, so an actual laptop and such, it would from time to time complain about there not being a printer, because my equipment at the time had a 5 gigahertz and 2.4 gigahertz, and the printer would only connect to a 2.4 gigahertz band. And so if I wasn't on the 2.4 gigahertz band on Windows, then it would not recognize it. However, if I were to run that same print job from Linux, Mac, Android, iOS, whatever, they wouldn't have that kind of problem at all. And while I don't have to deal with that anymore these days, because I don't really have a printer where I'm at and such, it just sours things a lot. And then the other thing that makes me not want to use Windows ever again is I liked Windows 10 a lot. I was mostly a Mac user back in those days, but I made a temporary switch to Windows 10, the Surface Books, and it was great at the time, but it just didn't last as long, and it got too hard to get replacement charging cables after a while, and I went back to the Mac side of things, and things were a bit simpler. And then all of a sudden, Windows 11 is announced, and I decided to give it a try, and it was just a nightmare. Like, sure, it was a bit stable in that, so it wasn't a nightmare in that regard, but it was more so a nightmare in usability. I've been using Windows since like Windows 95, I want to say. That's what I grew up with. And although I haven't used every version of Windows in that time, it just ingrained me with the muscle memory of that ecosystem, so that kind of made things feel weird on Windows 11, but it's just a new interface, so I was like, alright, let's just keep on going. And then the most annoying thing happened. For me, on a lot of my computers and such, I right-click to delete. That's the same if it's on Linux, Mac, or Windows, though of course Mac and Linux I sometimes also just do the deletion from the terminal. And so in Windows 11, when I try to go and say delete from the right click menu, it brings up the contextual menu with a show more, and the way it's presented, I get the feeling that it's supposed to like expand downward or something to show off the more items. But no. What it does, at least for me in my virtual machine, is it gets rid of the contextual menu and then forces me to right click again, and then my options will show up in that contextual menu. However, on other computers and what other people reported, instead of the contextual menu disappearing, it gives you an old style contextual menu. So there's no real consistency if it works in the user interface, which like takes away from like the user experience, because it's just a bit jarring in that way. I've never experienced that with Linux or Mac, and I haven't experienced it with Windows until Windows 11. And so with things like that, even though it works out right and there's some things that have to be gone with and be getting used to, it just like turned me off and makes me think that Microsoft can't really do a good job of things anymore. So from that point on, I'm like, no. If I'm gonna get a new computer, it will either be a Mac or it'll be a computer running Linux. And in this case, I got a computer running Linux, which is just fine. But anyway, I've got my link shared out, so I'm gonna take this chance to go get a drink, and then I will get things started up. In the meantime, I've got up today's question of the day. If you don't see it, you should be able to punch it in the command that you see in the stream title while I'm live, and that'll give it to you, and I will check out your responses when I get back. See you all in a bit. Alright, I'm back. Now let me get the game set up, and then I'll switch on over. Need to get this muted. Alright. There we go. But yeah, the other things I'm annoyed with Windows is that things aren't so easy to do in Windows. Like, you might be saying, and hey, everyone uses Windows, it should be simple enough to use, but sometimes it's easier to do things outside the GUI, and that's where Windows fails a lot from my usage. Because you can't just run a simple command to delete things on Windows. At least the way you go about it. They want you to use PowerShell, but PowerShell cannot do that. Alright. Now we're up. But yeah, PowerShell cannot do that so simply, because the way PowerShell works is it operates quite a bit like things do in Mac, Linux, and BSD, with the cd command and ls showing your directory listings. So it makes it easy to think that you could just do rm-rf to delete a directory that has things in it. But that doesn't work on Windows, and the only way that I could even get that remote functionality to even remotely work is if I have to open up command prompt and run the command from there. And the command isn't so easy to figure out, so I've got to look it up. And that just takes a bit of time, which means it's easier to do things from the GUI. Which means I have to navigate to where that folder is and just trash it in whatever way is possible. It just doesn't feel right to me in comparison to what I get in FreeBSD and macOS and Linux. So I'm just a bit tired of it.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
And so this experience with Linux that I'm gonna give a try actually on bare metal would be a nice learning experience and a nice change of pace. Like, I'd still prefer getting the Mac stuff or Apple stuff, but if money is concerned, I will go for Linux. Because it's going to be more similar to what I'm used to. But yeah. That's about all I can think of right now in that matter. And I hope you are doing well, and good morning. You've already heard me talking about my woes, so I don't think I need to go on that much. But let me take care of some small stuff here. Okay, so we can make that one. We might as well give that one a try. We'll do this. Okay. So, let's give this one a try. I think I can get it max proficiency. And it looks like it's a healing one, so that's a good one. I tried doing this on an iPad once recently, and my timing seems to feel a lot better on this platform than mobile, at least when it comes to this. Like, yes, I can use a controller with my iPad, but I just don't know how things work. Ooh, I got something. Hold on. I'm hoping this is what I want it to be. I do not care. Why does it have to be people other than the ones that I want? I guess there's still some time, but what I'm waiting for is the ability to... this one's gonna go too slow. What I'm waiting for is just notification that my computer shipped. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I want to have as much time as I can to get things set up. With that, so that I can test it out and such before I have to stream again. But so far they're just taking their time, and I'm not going to be too concerned about how long it takes until it like hits the 3rd, because that's the absolute last day of what the estimated time frame is supposed to be that I'll get it. But whether I will or not just remains to be seen. Okay. So we got something there to look forward to. Let's check out over here.
Would you care to sit?
Okay, let's see. That one. That. Okay, it looks like I won't be able to get too much. But let's go ahead and get the most important thing here. Okay. And then let's just get these up to help out what I normally do. Okay.
If you ever have it.
Alright. So that stuff is there. Anything else for me to worry about? Not over there, so let's get to the grind. Most of what I need is gonna be money, but I'm gonna take care of my trounce domains, since that's probably gonna be a lot more exciting to you guys than just exploring around. Plus, I'm gonna be having quite a bit of a challenge today, since the lineup that I'm gonna use for one of them isn't proven that I should be here. Like, I'll get more if I do this one, but I feel like just gradually working my way up. So,
the pleasure is all mine.
Where are you at? There you are.
Utensils at the ready.
Alright. So this will be my first time trying this fight at level 80. I hope I do well. And I'm just doing level 80 because this team that I'm running right now, they kind of made her, made our Lucino here a bit too easy.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Is it my turn now? With these rising flames!
The pinnacle of excellence!
How amusing.
Settle down.
Okay.
I'll protect us.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory. Is it my turn now? Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals. How amazing.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Justice is blindsided.
Is it my turn now?
Life goes on.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. The countdown has begun. Spare your energy. Running is of
Ooh, but this is feeling intense, not something I'm having too much difficulty with outside of dodging, but oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. But after the fight. The one thing I'm gonna miss about my new about this setup when I get my new computer is I won't be able to check chat that well.
Adaptive process. Wow. Oh. Let's dance. Life goes on. Off to the freezer.
Silence.
I'll protect us.
Sometime is only the beginning. The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. All hope has been extinguished.
Real life.
For those of you wondering why I don't run Skirt here, she's among the weakest right now that I've got. Oh, nice. I need that one. But yeah, before I continue on, let me check on that message there. Okay, good. It was dealt with. Alright. let me get this team set back up and put it back to my normal team.
Just what will we come across this time? Let's go out and play!
Alright. Now back to the normal team. Alright. Now we need to get to Mondstadt. Like why I went to Arlecchino before over here was mainly because I'm still working on Arlecchino. I'm nearly triple crowning her, but she's not the
Our work's done for the day.
main
Shall we take a
focus of
stroll?
today. So the main focus of today is Escoffier, who you all saw during that fight. But I really wish that they made the wolf a bit easier to get to than he is. For the Escoffier team, I need to run Mona because I don't have Farina. And Mona requires this guy. And as for Escoffier here, the main thing that I need out of her is money there, because I've got everything else. So it doesn't really matter what I do, especially because I've got enough talent material to get her to level 8.
Nice and spicy! Oz, reveal the speed of light! Nowhere to hide! Steady as stone. Time to clean up! By royal decree, incoming! Cut to the chase! Out of the frying pan! I must leave no stone unturned.
Okay. Now for the annoying part.
Someone needs assistance.
But he's already glowing like he's in his final form. But luckily he just stands here.
Nowhere to hide. Leave it all to me. Out of the frying pan, by royal decree. Incoming. Cut to the chase. Get them! Wings of darkness! As a good knight should.
Okay, there we go. right? Oh, they gave me all 3 of them. That's nice.
Such fair weather.
Okay. But that is good that they give me 3 for that. And it being one of each of them is really nice too. Now I need to go over to that land. Take care of this, and I have to use a pretty weak team. Weak because the main attacker isn't so great. Because these 3 are a lot more built than this guy, and so it's a lot harder. Especially with Kazuha here, who's mainly a plunging person.
You are but another fool, chasing a delusional dream.
Everybody stand back! Into the fire!
The wind knows me. I got him cornered. Time to go. Listen to the cries of a world
Let's
reborn.
light it up! I'm going in! You're toast!
Into the wind. Never again. That was unexpected.
Off we go! Race you! Adventure time! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Off we go!
And its ashes will fall
Adventure
like
time!
rain.
Okay, there's the shower.
Adventure time!
There we go.
Teamwork is strength! Let's light it up!
Locked on.
Going in! Guba, get them!
Shadow of the past, mind to command.
The dead would bleed! Dragonfire!
This is the end.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Nice and spicy!
Target acquired.
Watch me. Please, adventure team. I have failed you.
I have to wait because it took down advantage of my healer.
Race you!
Time to go. One with nature. For the Lord of the Night.
Submit your soul! Sacrifice!
Beneath, there is only darkness. Into the wind. Locked on. Clouds high. The birds song.
Okay. Not a revive yet. No, I cannot.
Race you!
I got him cornered.
Eat this!
The wind knows me.
Okay.
Adventure!
Stay focused. One with so many regrets.
Off we go!
The light of the abyss incinerates day and night!
Race you!
Okay, come on.
Before the final blade!
Adventure time!
Locked on.
Everybody stand back!
Nice and spicy! Don't hit me!
Off we go! Come, join me in
acquired.
the eternal night!
True can play at that game.
Adventure time! I can release you from your suffering! Adventure time!
Right hand into the fire!
Okay. Now, what about the healer? I'm annoying that I have to do this, but
Time to go.
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Hey, stop! Booba, get them!
Don't turn back.
Yeah, that was amazing there. Alright. Didn't get too much of what I needed. Let's see, we got that. It's not quite there.
Benny's in.
But we did get this. So I get a free wish today. That'll be good.
Adventure team!
Alright, now get everyone healed up. Check on my stuff and probably just use up the rest of my resin. Okay. Change back to these guys. Now let's see if I can get Escoffier ascended. Not quite, so I still need to work on money. Oh, let's see, a lot of people are aiming for the robots, so let's check here. Alright. Okay, let's see. These guys, I think I'll switch to my other team here. This area can be annoying. So we'll bring this team out that you guys don't see too often.
Ignorant and vulgar.
Wind strike. Check this out. Supporting fire.
Transfixed.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Into the wind. Don't get too close.
Let's light it up!
Check this out.
I'm going in!
I got you covered. The wind knows me. One with nature. Laid bare. Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Did I scare you?
Please hold for just a moment.
Having fun.
Okay.
Off we go!
Don't get too
Apparently we lost our Lucino.
The wind knows me.
Everybody stand back!
Here's Becca.
But not too bad. I do like how they did things here now. Because a lot of the times you had to use things manually. But now you don't. And and that's pretty nice. But I still do need the money. We'll keep with this team, actually. Now we can ascend.
Thank you so much. With your inspiration and support, I now have what it takes to extract the finest flavors nature has to offer and redefine the very limits of culinary perfection. And after that...
Alright. Her attack is pretty high, for sure. That's her finale there. Since I got that, let's just take out the rest of my resin here. Just get up on some good stuff.
Let's light it up!
Fire it up! One with nature.
I'm going in!
Witness my rise.
Don't get too close. Supporting fire.
Overruled.
So there's one. I am gonna need a lot of money because I'm still working on triple crowning Arlecchino here. She is quite powerful, yes.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Check this out. That hurts. Clouds high. The birds call.
Everlasting as the moon.
Everybody stand back! Why do they never miss?
Don't get too close. I got you covered.
Go on. My turn.
Adventure time, let's...
Check this out.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Into the wind.
Have a load of this.
Oh my gosh. I didn't want to fight you guys. Okay, let's see here. That's our closest. But okay. So I've got one regular left. And then I'll have to use my fragile, which is fine with me. Or I should say, transient that I just got earlier.
Don't get too close. One one with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Everybody stand back!
Into the wind! Check this out! Here's backup!
I'm going in!
Okay. There's that one. So I used up all my normal. Now, let's take on other things here. Okay, so we got my books. And I think I'm gonna use Transient to do some artifact farming. So now and go here because it's the quickest and I don't care about what artifacts I need. Like, yes, I can go for this 91, but I just need the fodder. And it would be good to use up this temporary resin that I've got.
Let's hope you put up a good fight!
Nice and spicy! Odd reveal by...
Let's
Let's have some fun, shall we?
forget it.
Got lucky that time.
This guy survives quicker than he typically does. Let's do that to get 3 times the rewards. Okay. Nice for some fodder. Now let's check on if the smithing job is done, and if it's not, if it is, then I'm gonna call it here. Otherwise, I'll just go on a bit longer. But of course, in either case, I'll just do my usual stuff that I normally do and pulling out. Please have them all ready. Okay, so it's not quite there yet. Oh wait. Weird. It's supposed to be 30. Oh well. Guess I didn't have enough for the 30. And that's fine. But since it was done, go ahead and turn things in. Do some last minute stuff, and then I'll call
Ad
it.
Astra Abbot. Thank you for completing.
Alright. So now it's time to take care of this stuff. Alright. This one's artifacts. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay. Do I have any more to do? Ooh, I do have plenty more to do. Nice. Would have rather had that recharge, but still nice. Okay. So that's about all that can be done on her. Alright, there we go. Now, let's just get to Mondstadt so we can say our goodbyes. So take care of this. Ooh, nice. Apparently I've still got a bit more that I can do. So let's try and help out my Escoffier a bit more. I still intend to say my goodbyes soon, though. Right. There we go. Now that really is pretty much all that can be done. So let us take advantage of our stuff here. So we've got only enough for one wish. A free one might give us a 4-star and get us one to do poll on this one, but this is just standard. Alright. No luck there. Oh well. With that, I think I'm gonna just call it here. Let's see, we'll put it there so it doesn't do anything. But I thank you all for coming. If you're watching this over on YouTube and you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and share this with anybody else that you think might enjoy this. And if you'd like the chance to chill with me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon to hopefully be notified of when I'll be live again. And as for when I'll be live again, I don't know. I got another message that might answer my question. Nope. That did not answer my question, but as for when I'll be streaming again, like I said, I don't know. I usually keep that post that kind of information on the post tab of my YouTube channel. I want to say that I'll be streaming again next Monday, but I have a higher likelihood that my new computer is going to ship this week sometime. It might not, but because of that, it's kind of a bit iffy on that. So be sure to check my YouTube channel on that. And if you're watching this over on Twitch, and you guys know what to do. As for those of you on Twitch, let me check on somebody to raid. So like that one. What about these guys? Let's see. Not them. But worth it. Let's see. What about about you? Nope. Anybody live over here? If not, then I'll just go looking for someone on Genshin. So, shoot, nothing being advertised here, so let's try and check for someone streaming Genshin then. Alright. So. Not it. Okay. We are going to try and do a tart C7. I don't know what they're like, but I hope they're good. Give them my regards and tell them I'll be there when I can. With that out of the way, I thank you all again for coming. Bye!